In many traditional Chinese villages, the journey of building a home begins long before construction starts. It begins deep in the forest. For centuries, rural communities across regions such as China have relied on wood not only as a building material, but as a cultural symbol of harmony between humans and nature. The process of selecting wood is careful, respectful, and deeply rooted in tradition. First, the forest itself is chosen with great attention. Villagers do not simply cut down any tree they see. Instead, experienced elders or craftsmen enter the mountains to observe the landscape. In many southern regions, especially in provinces like Fujian and Zhejiang, forests are rich with fir, cedar, and pine trees that have been used in traditional architecture for generations. The choice of tree species depends on the purpose: strong, straight trunks for beams and pillars, lighter wood for walls and decorative elements. Timing is also extremely important. Traditionally, trees are cut during the winter months. During this season, the sap content is lower, which helps prevent insects and decay. Villagers believe that wood harvested at the right time will last longer and bring better fortune to the family who will live in the house. This belief connects closely with the philosophy of feng shui, which emphasizes balance between the natural environment and human life. According to this philosophy, even the direction in which a tree falls can influence the future harmony of the home. Once a suitable tree is identified, rituals may take place before cutting it down. In some villages, small offerings are made to honor the spirit of the tree and the mountain. This practice reflects a deep respect for nature, rooted in ancient Chinese thought influenced by ideas found in Tao Te Ching. The belief is simple: humans are part of nature, not its masters. Therefore, the act of cutting a tree must be done with gratitude and responsibility. After the tree is cut, the next stage is transportation. In mountainous villages, logs were traditionally carried by hand, floated down rivers, or pulled by animals. This process required cooperation among villagers, strengthening community bonds. Wood was never wasted. Every part of the tree had a purpose: large beams for the main structure, smaller pieces for furniture, and even leftover branches for firewood. Drying and preparation come next. Fresh wood cannot be used immediately because it contains moisture that may cause cracking or warping. The logs are carefully stacked and left to dry naturally, sometimes for months or even years. Proper seasoning ensures durability and stability. Skilled carpenters then shape the wood using traditional joinery techniques, often without nails. This craftsmanship can still be seen in ancient wooden structures like those found in historic villages or temples throughout Beijing and other cultural centers. Finally, the selected wood becomes the frame of a home. In traditional Chinese architecture, the wooden frame is the heart of the building. It supports the roof, defines the space, and provides flexibility during earthquakes. More importantly, it represents warmth, life, and continuity. A wooden house is not just shelter, it is a living space that breathes with the seasons. Today, modern materials such as concrete and steel are widely used, even in rural China. However, in some preserved villages and cultural heritage sites, traditional wood selection practices continue. They remind us that sustainable living is not a new idea. For generations, Chinese villagers have practiced responsible forestry, taking only what they need and allowing forests to regenerate. From forest to home, the journey of wood in Chinese villages is more than a technical process. It is a story of respect, patience, craftsmanship, and harmony with nature. It teaches us that building a house is not simply about construction, it is about understanding the land, honoring tradition, and creating a space where families can live in balance with the world around them. Thank you.